Hi everyone, this is the High Desert Tarotist, and today we're going to be doing our weekly reading for the week of Sunday, December 5th to Saturday, December 11th. Also in the middle of Vlogmas, so we will do our Vlogmas Day 5. We'll do our weekly reading, and then I'll have a bonus daily card after your reading. If you're new to Pick a Cards, what you want to do is see which pile you feel drawn to, and then I will have a link in the description so you can fast forward to your reading. I will also link the time for the daily quick picks for Vlogmas Day 5 if you're just interested in your card for the day. So today I went with some medicine totems, and we're going to go through those. So if you're feeling drawn to pile 1 has our Racoon. Our Racoon is our generous protector. In pile number 2, we have the Coyote, who is our trickster. Pile number 3 is the Ant, who stands for patience. And then pile number 4 is our Turkey, who stands for giveaway. So our turkey gives away to us. And take a moment, see which pile you feel drawn to. I am a new channel, so if you're liking, please comment. Let me know if this reading resonated with you, both the weekly and the daily bonus, and consider subscribing, and I will see you back for your reading. Bye. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the Racoon, then this is your reading. So I'm going to put this to the side as we'll talk about him in a bit. Today we will be using the Fantastical Tarot. And so what message do we have for pile 1? What does pile 1 need to know about their week, December 5th through the 11th? What messages do we have? I know this card's right here, but I feel like this one is the one that wants to be. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So this seems like a fortuitous week for you, pile 1. You may just hear some good news about money, finances. You might have been working towards something that you're going to get a closure on, which is going to be a very positive closure. So the opportunity to realize that something you've been working on is now becoming more stable, more long-term, more significant for you. Our 10 of Pentacles in a weekly spread also asks us to kind of take a look at the people in your life, the situations in your life, and try to look at them from a place of love. So I just heard that person you're fighting with. If you've been fighting with someone, then this might be, you might have a chance this week to reconcile, or you might be able to come to it with a new perspective than what might have led to the fight in the first place. But you're going to have some really good results on something this week, and you're going to just feel like really alive, really happy, really prosperous. Something is just going to feel more established this week, whether it's with a person, if it's a business venture, I just heard mortgage. So I wonder if some of you are going to get good news this week. If you've been trying to close on a house, you might find out that you did get the house and that it's going to be your new home you're moving into. Perhaps you just got really good news about a job offer or a situation that you've been really vying for. So this is going to be a week of some kind of celebration and happiness for you. And really try to go about it in a place of love and a place of openness. So we're going to go ahead and get a clarifier card. So help me clarify the 10 of Pentacles for pile number 1. And give us some more information about our card. This is odd, but this one right in the middle. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. And our 5 of Swords is a card that's about looking at the deeper significance through our triumphs and our failures. So it fits really well with the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like competition, some kind of competition, possibly with another person, within an organization, at school, at work, some kind of a competition you might have actually signed up for. Perhaps you were competing with other people to buy a home, competing with other people for a job, You might have been competing with someone else for like a person. I don't know. That one doesn't feel as strong, but there's just something here. And I think you are going to have victory in the situation, but I want you to remember to think about how you got here and why is it so significant to you, and why is this such a good time to celebrate. So this isn't just like a good news. This is like really life-changing news in a very positive, long-term, substantial, significant way. And it might bring up some emotions, right? Maybe someone will win the lottery. Just try to remember why it was so important to you and really enjoy your moment. Okay, so we're going to bring in the raccoon. So we have the raccoon as our card. And I guess the raccoon actually fits really well. So the raccoon is our generous protector. And I think that's a very interesting, I feel like the raccoon's coming in to tell you, like, share the love, right? So don't hoard it to yourself. You want to share this love. You want to see who needs you right now, who needs your strength, who, if you're just like on cloud 9 this week, look around you and see, is there someone else in your life that maybe isn't having this kind of a time that you are? So how can you give to others? Other people might need your strength right now. You're going to receive some kind of bounty, and you want to be able to share that with others. So it might be bounty of energy, of time, of possessions, of money, of good fortune. So don't keep this to yourself. What's going to make this significant milestone in your life more significant is if you're able to open up and pay it forward, so to speak, to others, especially others who have been such a huge part and maybe they played a role in bringing you this success. I think you definitely need to honor yourself, honor your hard work, honor your time, honor the difficulties, the setbacks, as well as the rewards. But then don't forget to then pay it forward to other people. And that is a really good way to start a very long-term, significant situation where you are receiving a lot of bounty. So I think there's really something about if you want to like receive from the universe, you also want to give to the universe. So you're going to receive, but you also want to give, right? Your raccoon's coming to remind you to not forget to also give as you receive this week. I hope this is really good news for you. I'm really feeling like closing on a house. I'm wondering, so maybe you're going to close on a house, but then you know someone in your family that needs a place to live, and now you can offer that. Maybe you found out you finally got that job you've been struggling for. So maybe there's someone in your life that's been struggling with you. Now you can kind of take them out to dinner, or, thank them for, you want to thank the people that helped you get to where you are today in one form or another this week. And we're going to go ahead and get some inspiration for our week. And then we'll do our daily quick pick. So what does pile 1, what kind of inspiration can we give pile 1? Our pile 1 seems to be having some good moments this week, possibly good news, some reward for all the efforts they've made. Okay, so our first card is, all is well, everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe. That is the perfect card. Because I think the 10 of Pentacles itself is so much about like just having that foundation, that safety, that having what you need, just that bounty. It's like, for me, the 10 of Pentacles is like the ultimate fulfillment of everything you need to be safe and happy, like your best self, live your best life. And so I feel like that's really being confirmed here. All right, then we're going to get another one. I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be it. So again, yes, enjoy the good, any good news, any fortune. You know that you've worked hard. There's a lot of significance to what's coming to you, very deep. I think it's coming through a lot of hardship and hard work. Enjoy it. Know that you're being given a gift of some kind of stability. And then, yeah, just like the raccoon says, and this card says, don't forget to then be the light for others. Give as you receive. That's really your biggest message for the week. So that is it for your weekly reading, pile 1. I'm now going to do our daily reading. Hi, pile 1. We finished your weekly reading. Now we're going to do our daily quick pick for Vlogmas Day 5, and we're going to be using the Mythic Tarot today. What messages do we have for pile 1 for today? Whoa. Which is, okay, this is crazy. I'm pulling these both out because it actually fits really well with your weekly reading. So this is for Sunday, December 5th, which is Vlogmas Day 5. You got the Magician and the 9 of Pentacles. So I just felt like so strongly this needed to be here because our reading was really about receiving some good news, some good fortune, something that's bringing you more stability, especially after a time of hard work. And I think it's interesting that we got the 9 of Pentacles for the day. So I feel like Sunday is going to be possibly the day that whatever this is you've been working towards might be the day where you're able to sit back from it so you don't have to work so hard with it. You're going to be able to enjoy the moment and this feeling of fulfillment in what you have achieved the past couple weeks, knowing that it's done now. And throughout the week, it sounds like you're going to get some really good news about it. You have something to give, which is going to make the world better. But you have something to give for someone, which is exactly what, if you pick pile 1, we had the Raccoon. And the Raccoon is about giving to others, to using your bounty to give to others. And this looks like this is going to start for you on Sunday. We also have the Magician here. So I'm feeling a couple things about the Magician here. I think that for some of you, maybe you're going to be a bit of a trickster today. Maybe you really are going to give to someone, but you're going to do it in like a funny, tricky way. Maybe you have some kind of plan to let someone know the gift you're giving them. So you might kind of play that role, but I feel like it's more in a lighthearted way, more in a giving, loving kind of way, and not like you're going to trick someone in a mean way. The Magician is also about making use of all your opportunities. And so you are just in a place this week, again, kind of going back to your weekly reading, you're just in a wonderful place this week where you're getting some good news, you're getting some stability, and it's going to start for you on Sunday. So on Sunday, you're going to have the chance to seize some kind of opportunity to give to others. And that's really what you're being called on to do this week, just for the week and even for the day. If you didn't watch the weekly reading, I suggest watching it because it was actually a pretty interesting reading for you, pile 1, this week. Right, so I will leave you here. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you back if you're following Vlogmas in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose the Coyote, then this is your reading. So we'll talk more about the Coyote in a little bit, but for start, this word is the trickster. So this card may be a warning that you need to be on alert for something, or depending on how our reading goes, it can also be kind of a message that you want to learn how to laugh at yourself, laugh at your antics. So we'll see how the reading goes and which way the Coyote might be coming for you today. For now, we'll put them off to the side. All right, so we are looking at the week of December 5th through the 11th. What messages do we have for pile 2? What messages does pile 2 need to know for their week ahead, December 5th through December 11th? Well, this one wants to be here, Judgment. You're going to have a situation this week where you have to draw the line and make boundaries. So right away, I feel like, just to bring the Coyote in, I have a feeling that you're going to have to be on alert about someone or something, that you might have someone that's been pushing your buttons, pushing your boundaries. Maybe you're dealing with a situation that does not make you feel comfortable. And this week you are going to be called upon to, 1, be alert, pay attention to what is happening around you. That is the warning of the Coyote. And you are going to have to very strongly and verbally or physically possibly set boundaries for yourself. So don't allow, if there is this trickster coming in, this person that's pushing your buttons or really just not respecting you in some way, find the energy or the strength this week to create very strong and clear boundaries. You're going to have to just say enough is enough. I'm drawing the line at this. For some of you, what I'm feeling is that this might be a person that you feel like has possibly pulled one over on you. Maybe like they're saying, pull the wool over your eyes. You might feel like they're taking advantage of you. And this might be a week where you have to finally say, enough is enough. I'm done. And I don't want you. I don't allow you to do this in my life anymore. And if that means that I have to let you go from my life, I will. Now, pile 2, I think you're going to have a bit of a heavy week today. I think you might have a bit of a heavy week. I just think it's really important that we do this because it's almost like the foundation that you have built with this person or this situation is made of sand. And at any moment, a wave is going to come along and wash it back into the ocean. So you have to be aware of the tide that's coming. And you have to choose yourself or this person. You have to make an important decision. And I'm just feeling this need to protect you or beg you, please choose yourself. And I feel like this is a person that's probably really, really significant to you. They're possibly very tied into your daily life, which just is going to make this all the harder. But the foundation you built is not made of stone. Let's get some clarification on this situation. I do feel for some of you, it might not be directly a person, but it might be a situation in your life that you're just noticing is not going the way you want, and you have to leave it. So maybe a really bad work situation. I know this is really random, but I just heard nanny. I don't know why, but I just had this image of like, you're possibly a nanny for a family and you've just realized that oh, interesting. So the Empress came out. The Empress coming out is interesting as I was just thinking of, but I just had that image of like you possibly being a nanny or a caretaker of some kind. And possibly the family you're working for is just not treating you right. Maybe they're not taking you seriously, taking the time limits you set seriously, and you might have to end this relationship. And I think it's interesting that the Empress came out when I had that thought, because the Empress is like our motherly card, our nurturing card. It's the card about flowing with life, and the fact, I feel like the Empress is overall a very good card, but it represents the seasons and earth and life and giving and nurturing, fertility, pregnancy, all of these things. But there's also, as much as we love the seasons like the spring and the summer, we also have seasons like winter, right? So there is a dark side to the Empress as well as a light side. And I think that is probably part of the choice that you have to make this week. I think you have to choose, almost like you're at a fork in the road and you have to make a choice, and be wary of anyone or anything that's trying to steer you in a direction, because they might be tricking you for your own benefit. Or like I said, the possibilities they're offering are not set in stone. They're made of sand, and at any moment the tide can come and wash you away. The Empress is telling you to take care of yourself, watch out for your own well-being, and nurture yourself. So as I just said earlier, I just had this strong need to protect you. So you have to protect yourself this week in a situation. I really hope that you have a support system, that you have the strength you need, and that you find the love and just what you need this week to help you get out of this situation, or possibly just like this card originally said, maybe you don't totally have to leave it, but I think you have to acknowledge that you have rights in this situation too. you can also draw boundaries in this situation, and you also have a right to have your boundaries heard. And if so, maybe it's more about like trying to come to a deal with somebody. And if they can't meet you in the middle of the road, then you're going to have to walk away. But I hope that what you can do is say, okay, this is where I stand. This is what I need in order for this situation to continue, or this relationship, friendship, personship to continue. And if that person is really not the trickster, right? If they're able to hear you and they have genuine interests at heart, they should respect your boundaries. And if they don't, or they make you feel bad, heed this warning. I mean, all the cards are warning about self-care, boundaries, and keeping a sharp eye this week. And we're going to go ahead and get some inspiration for you this week. What advice or inspiration can we give to pile 2 this week? Oh, I feel like, well, right here. Oh, interesting. It's so perfect for you. It says, I trust that my intuition is always leading me in the right direction. Wow. That is just so perfect for you. So yeah, listen to your intuition. If you're hearing this and you right away thought of a specific situation, and then listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. It's going to guide you this week. So maybe you feel like, I don't really have to part from this person or this situation, but I do need to speak up. If that's all you need, then do it, right? Listen to yourself. If you feel like, I know I've needed to walk away and now this is confirming it, again, listen to yourself. If you can find time this week to really nurture and love, give yourself some self-care, reflect, take a moment to really think about the situation from an objective perspective, and then see what your gut reactions help telling you. I think that might help you make this decision that you have to make. But I think this is just a strong week for you. All right, let's get one more. And this one. Today, I consciously choose to think loving thoughts, take compassionate action, and bring forth peaceful energy. So again, very perfect for you. I like that there's so much I can do this in these, because it's, again, I feel like that's really what the Empress is saying too, is it's about you right now. It's about your needs, your wants. It's about you knowing what you want out of a situation, what you deserve out of a situation. And if you're not getting that, to be able to notice, see, be aware that you don't have to be deceived by others, and that you can stick up for yourself and create a line in the sand. So I hope this was helpful for you. I am going to switch to the pick a card for pile 2. So if you're interested in seeing that, then go ahead and then I will see you in a minute. If not, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hey, pile 2. All right, so we are going to do our daily quick pick. So this is going to be for our day, December 5th. If you watch the weekly reading, pile 2, pretty heavy week for you. So let's see what today itself is going to bring. What does pile 2 need to know for their day, Sunday, December 5th? What message do we have for pile 2, who it looks like is going to have a bit of a tough situation to deal with this week? The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords can be an omen that there's about to be a sudden break or change, which is eerily fitting to your weekly reading. It almost gave me goosebumps. So I think whatever this change, this situation is that we talked about for your weekly thing, it doesn't look like it's going to happen today, Sunday. However, Sunday is a day where you want to prepare for this sudden change. Hopefully it's going to be a good change. However, since we have this trickster here, right, it might be a situation that is almost not something that you want to change, but the change that is forced upon you. I think, again, just like in the weekly reading, this card is coming in to let you know that you matter. You have the ability to have wonderful, good things in your life. You have power. You have focus. You have great potential in you. And remember this today. Hopefully today will bring you a reminder of the goodness, the potential, what you do have. Because I think if you can see that today, then when it comes time this week to have to make a choice or cut someone out of your life or end a situation, you will remember today, Sunday, of what you have to hold on to help you forward. I hope it gives you the strength you need to deal with your week, basically. So I feel like something today will kind of come along to remind you of your potential, to remind you that even though like a change is about to happen, there is some goodness coming along, and try to hold on to that throughout your week. I hope that was helpful for you, Pile 2. If you didn't watch the weekly reading, I urge you to watch it because it'll help. These daily cards seem to be really tying into the weekly cards, so I really think it's worth it to watch the weekly reading and then come back to this. Either way, thank you for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's reading. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the ant, then this is your reading. First, we're going to do our weekly reading for December 5th through December 11th. I keep stumbling on that. So if you pick the ant, we'll talk more about them, but really the ant is a message of patience. It's about trusting in a situation and trusting that you will get what you need, and possibly that you have a community. There's trust, there's getting what you need here. So first we're going to pick our card for the week. We will be using the Fantastical Tarot for our weekly reading. What does Pile 3 need to know for their week, December 5th to December 11th? What messages do we have for Pile 3 this week? You have the King of Cups. So this can possibly be about someone in your life that you're going to spend time with this week. If it is a person, it would be someone that is very loving, that gives love, that receives love. I feel like it would be someone that you feel safe with. It could be some kind of a healer, a counselor. It could be a loved one, a father figure, someone that just makes you feel safe, that you can always be open with emotionally, and they give that to you as well. It can also be that you yourself are going to be this way for someone else this week. So the court cards, as they can represent a person, they also can represent that the qualities that the card possesses is qualities that you need to cultivate in yourself. So you may already be this person, or you may know a person like this that has come into your life and you just really admire them, and you see how they are, how they move about in the world, and that's kind of a vision that you see for yourself. I feel like the other thing is you might be getting some kind of hunch about a situation, and this card also comes in to say trust your gut, trust your intuition. Let's get a clarifier card about this. So I do feel strongly that for some of you, this could be a person in your life that you're going to spend time with this week, and it's going just to be like a really good point in your week, enough that it's showing up in the cards. Or you are going to be that person for another. Because it comes along with the ant, it's making me think of family. Again, the ant is about community, it's about patience, it's about trusting you'll get what you need. So I wonder, I'm seeing like a family that's having to rally around a member in support of them. And this could be you. So you might have a week where you have to support someone that's near and dear to you. Oh, interesting. The Queen of Swords. I find it interesting that we have the King and the Queen. So we have like the paternal figure and the maternal figure right the very above, in a mature sense, like a mothering and a fathering figure. And that they're centered around this ant, which again is about community, patience, or trusting. So our Queen of Swords can represent someone for you who is very, is almost like a perfectionist. I wonder if for some of you, this is like your parents. Like perhaps your dad is really the emotional, open one, the one that you've always went to for advice and love and support. And your mom is more of the cool-headed decision maker who really works hard and wants to do right by her family, but at the same time can seem kind of cold or off-putting. She's like strives for protection, doesn't make her. So in this situation, your dad's really the vulnerable one and your mom is more of the closed off one. If this for you isn't about people, then what these cards are telling you is that you have to be clear. You have to be careful and clear about your decisions and your behaviors this week. You might be clinging on too tightly to another person and expecting them to fulfill you emotionally. And I think it's because that is what you're really wanting and desiring right now, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to come from that specific person. However, the ant is like the promise that the universe will provide for you. So I think you have to be really clear. Like, are you clinging to this person or situation because it is about them that's giving you this fulfillment? Or is it because it's just something that you want in general and they just happen to be a placeholder for this? You will get what you need. You have to be patient. If you're noticing, well, I just heard relationship. I really feel strongly that this is a pile about relationships. It's either, again, a relationship with a parent or loved one or family that you're going to have to go to and support this week. Or for some of you, I'm just seeing you holding on really tightly to a person or a situation that you just have like this deep longing and desire, these needs, these wants. And you're hoping to get it from this person and you're not actually giving back what you're getting. And so you have to be clear, like, am I holding on to this person because it has to be them? Or again, like it's just a placeholder? Because patience is key right now. And just do not settle for something that is not truly what you want. You can have this love, this happiness that you envision, but it doesn't necessarily have to be from that person. So it's very strong cards for you. I think for you, a really good way to find out if this person is truly going to be that one that is going to bring you this, or if it's just a placeholder, is talk to them this week. Have a conversation with them this week. Really be clear about who you are and what you stand for, and see how they react and respond. And I feel like that itself is going to show you if they're really the right person for you or not. So I want to talk a little bit more about the ant. So our ant, again, is about patience. It's about showing trust and patience in a situation. And trying to remember that you will get, the universe will provide for you. You will get what you need. So do not feel like you have to settle, because if you find that something happens this week and you kind of have like an aha moment, that you've been clinging on really tightly to a person or a situation and they just aren't really going to ever give you what you want, don't be afraid to truly be clear and acknowledge that that is the truth. Because there is that person there for you, but we just have to be patient and wait. And even if this is a situation where it's more about family for you and not so much about a significant other, it makes me wonder if you, again, if you're some situation you're going through a situation with your family this week, having to come to someone's, I just keep hearing like go to someone's bedside. So I wonder if for some of you, you are going to have to go to someone's bedside. You're going to have to care for someone when they're ill. And these are more like those parent figures in your life that you're going to be dealing with. But either way, the big message here is patience, honesty, clarity, being open to the truth in your emotions, the flow, and to trusting that the universe will hear your prayers and provide you with what you need, regardless of which of these situations might fit you best. I mean, this is a general reading, so I always try to read it in all the different ways that I feel like these cards can be read, and I feel like this card can be read in a few different ways. And it's a very strong feeling, so I hope that one of those ways resonate with you and that you can take away the key pieces from it. Let's go ahead and get some inspiration for your week. Okay. So what inspiration or what advice can we give pile 3 this week? First we have, oh, that is just so perfect. This is like the only oracle deck I have right now. It's actually this. It's the Spirit Junkie. And every single time I use these cards, they are so fitting to the reading that it just gives me chills. So our card today says, all that I need is coming to me in ways I could have never imagined. I'm like stumped for words right now. Wow. That just reinforces literally the whole point of the ant being here. And the whole point of this reading is that what it comes down to, whether it's a family member you're dealing with, if these represent family or close personal people in your life, whether this is people you have in your life and you really admire them and you want to cultivate what they have, or whether this is about a situation with someone that you're like really wanting something, but you might not be getting it. So you have to be really clear. Whatever those situations fit you, it really does come down to patience and trusting that the universe hears you. It knows what you want. It will provide for you, and you do not have to settle. So what you need is coming. And I love that it says in ways that you can never imagine. I feel like that's so important because sometimes when we're really in a situation, we can't imagine how things are going to change. And so this is like a sign of hope that like it's coming and you're just going to be blown away by the form that it comes in. If this is about a family member you're rallying around that might be sick, I'm feeling like this is hope that things are going to get better, and there might be a lot of worry. Because again, I feel like this is like a person that's just so loved in the family, that's so cared for. But what you guys need is going to come for you. All right, let's get another one. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. So I think it's interesting because the Queen of the Swords can sometimes be that perfectionist. And then we also talked about bringing some awareness to your situation. So bringing awareness to the fact that if this is so I feel like this is more towards that situation for some of you that might be about a specific person that you might be like putting these ideals on or hopes on. And for them, you want to remember when you're trying to decide or figure out, is it the person I'm really stuck on, or is it just the fact that they're bringing me some deep desires that I want and they're a placeholder? The awareness piece is what's important, not perfection. So when you're thinking about the situation, think about the awareness piece. How does it make you feel? If you are able to be patient, to sit back, what comes to you? Do you feel, again, and like I said a little bit ago, I really feel like if this is specifically about a person that you're trying to figure out, like, are they really bringing me what I want? Am I being clear about who I am? Be clear about who you are and what you expect and see how they respond, right? Because I feel like that awareness is going to be eye-opening to you. All right, so very interesting reading, pile 3. I'm going to leave you here. If you're interested in the daily quick pick for Vlogmas Day 5, I will do that next, or otherwise, I'll see you next time. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the ant, then this is going to be your daily quick pick. So this is going to be thinking specifically of our day, Sunday, December 5th. We just went through our weekly reading, And the cards were read a few different ways because, again, this is a general reading. So I try to read for all the possibilities of who may be drawn to these cards. And there were some few pretty significant situations this week. So let's see how our week is going to begin. What can pile 3 look forward to for Sunday, December 5th? What messages do we have for pile 3 for Sunday, December 5th? This is for our day today. The Six of Swords. So our Six of Swords is about getting a period of peace and calm after a possible time of struggle and upheaval. So today is going to be a good day for you to find some peace. If you watched my weekly reading, we talked a little bit about what the ant can symbolize. And the ant really is like about patience and trusting in that the universe will provide for you. So I feel like there's definitely some situation that came up. Either, again, a situation with a family member this week, maybe having to go to someone's bedside, a loved one, people that are in your life that really possess the qualities you want, or a significant person in your life that you are really trying to hold on to and you're trying to figure out if it's real or not, or if they're just like a placeholder for your desires. Either way, today is going to be a good day for you to just enjoy the calm. And this is a good day to practice that patience and that trust that what you'll need will come to you, as the ant promises us this for your week. The Six of Swords also says to get across what is important to you. So try to get to the bottom of the situation. If this reading really specifically resonated for you as far as a significant other in your life that you're trying to figure out if they're really meeting your needs or not, today's going to be a good day for you to get to the bottom of the situation. This might be the day for you to have a conversation with that person, like we talked about in the weekly reading, to really put yourself on the table, to be clear and honest about who you are and see how they react. If they're able to come with you at a place of love, if what you say is met with love and peace and you feel that sense of serenity, that's a good sign. If not, remember that you have the ant this week telling you that your prayers are being heard and your universe will provide for you, even if it's not necessarily through this situation. But either way, there is a promise of some peaceful, calmer times today. That is it for our daily reading, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed it and I'm wishing you the best for your day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose our turkey, then this is your reading. We will delve more about the turkey in a little bit, but just to get started, the turkey, the key word is giveaway. So the turkey is a symbol of someone, the turkey gives, right? Every year on Thanksgiving, the turkeys give for us. They give and they don't really receive. So our turkey is about a gift, some kind of gift that you're being given. There's just some kind of bounty for you, but we'll talk about more of that later. Let's see what our cards have to say. Where did my cards go? Okay, so today we will be using the Fantastical Tarot. We will first do our weekly reading. So what messages do we have for pile 4 for the week of December 5th through the 11th? What does pile 4 need to know about our week? And I'd be interested in clarifying why the turkey came up as our medicine card. Okay, I don't know why, but I just want to cut it because I really want this card. I always say that I don't know why. Your card for the day is the Ace of Cups. Oh, beautiful. So the Ace of Cups can come to our reading to let us know that for the day we need to open ourselves up some. We either need to receive something that's being given to us, or we have to let go of something because it's just the natural flow of the situation, of the emotional piece around it, of the progress. Because the turkey came, I feel like this is going to be more about receiving. So I do feel like you are receiving something, and this is just like a something new, something that is going to bring you bounty and some emotional fulfillment in a manner that you have been needing. There's like a promise. So this week is going to be about receiving something new and allowing it to come to you. For some of you, this may be, you might meet somebody new. I'm feeling like love. I'm just feeling love and happiness and a moment this week for you where a wish that you've had is fulfilled, and it just makes you feel hopeful and alive. I see like the way the butterflies are like coming out of the cup, like that feeling for you, like I'm on top of the world right now. I feel like I'm flying in the air, just that wonderful, peaceful, happy feeling that comes with something that is new, something we've been waiting for. You're definitely getting a gift this week in one form or another. It doesn't mean that it's a physical gift. It could be an emotional gift, a spiritual gift, a gift just from the universe in one form or another. And I really do think it's really related to something that has been important to you and just something that you have been longing for. It's going to come into your life this week. The turkey, though, even though it's a giver, it doesn't always mean that the gift is a big gift. The gift can be a small gift. We also have the ace here, right? So we're at the beginnings of something. So you might be waiting for this big magic event to happen and it doesn't. However, does something small happen that hints towards a brighter future for you? Do you maybe get a letter from someone of gratitude, and that might be a spark or something new between you and that person? Do you get recognized at work in a way you never have before? Does someone pay attention to you a little more this week? Do you get acknowledgement for some work you've put in a way you never have before, right? So look, don't be just looking for a big, major, earth-shattering event. Look small. Pay attention to the details. Where is this gift? What kind of form is this gift coming to you? All right, let's go ahead and get a clarifier card. How can we clarify the Ace of Cups? Oh, and the turkey for pile 4. The Empress. I am laughing because we actually had the Empress in another reading. So yeah, love, fertility, potential. Some of you may actually find out you're pregnant this week, or you may find out that your significant other is pregnant. Some of you may get I just heard fertility treatment. So I wonder for some of you, if you've been struggling with fertility, perhaps you're like in your 2-week wait, or you've been really wanting this, you might get, the reward you might get might be from another. So maybe another person's going to help you financially to go through some fertility treatments. Maybe someone's going to help you emotionally. I'm just strongly feeling love, relationships, and receiving, and just a very dearly held wish for you. The Empress also asks you to take care of yourself. It kind of comes into a weekly or daily spread as a message to don't forget about self-care, self-love, nurture yourself, and put yourself first. So the gift you're getting this week might be a gift of being able to do that. If you've been really having a hard time with yourself, this is going to be a good week for you to fall in love with yourself again. That's what I just prepared. Fall in love with yourself again. I think for some of you, that's going to be what this is about. Right? Because again, this is a general reading. So I really try to read the cards in all the ways I see them. I think for some of you, I'm seeing happiness, pregnancy, new relationship. For others of you though, those situations might not apply to you at all. And you might be like, this has nothing to do with me. But then I ask you, how is your relationship with yourself? Do you allow yourself to receive good things when they come into your life, or do you explain them away? Do you feel like you don't deserve them? This is going to be a week for you to learn how to fall in love with yourself again and find some time to learn how to open up and receive the gifts that life is trying to give you. I feel like if this fits you, life has been trying to give you some gifts or rewards and you're closed off. It might be because of self-doubt, insecurity, fear, anger, a loss of disconnection to yourself. So enjoy that this week is going to be a time to reconnect with yourself. And for others of you, if you are finding out you're pregnant this week, then congratulations. And if you do meet someone new, or you're just a situation that just opens you up like emotionally, and you're just like allowing that receivement of the gift, just enjoy it. Let's go ahead and get some inspiration or advice for the week. What inspiration or advice can we give to pile number 4? We have, when I lead from a place of love, people respect me. So yeah, self-love, right? If you've been really like lonely and single and looking for love and feeling like you've just been forgotten about, like everyone else gets these wonderful situations and you do not, then I feel like this is a good reminder that self-love is really the most and first important step to receiving love from others. And then we have, I am a light worker in disguise. I don't have to talk about it. I can just be. Yeah, I think that's really important for you this week. Also, the Ace of Cups, when it's an ace, it's basically like the seeds are being planted, like the potential is there in your life, but it may not actually be a physical thing that you can see in your life lately. It may not actually be there yet. So the potential is there, right? The stirrings are there. If you, again, what the turkey's saying, the universe is perhaps hearing you, is bringing you, giving you what you need. It's on its way, but it's not here yet. So your best bet is to focus more on yourself, self-care, self-love. Have those moments for yourself so that you can open up to whatever it is. If this is a new relationship, if this is a birth, a pregnancy, you want to be able to receive it. So this week is about knowing it's on its way, or you just got some news about it, but it's not necessarily going to change your daily life this week. It's about doing what you need to do for yourself so you can be prepared to let it into your life. So I'm going to leave you here, pile 4. If you're interested in your daily quick pick for Vlogmas Day 5 for today, Sunday, I will do that next. Otherwise, I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose the turkey, then this is going to be your daily quick pick, your daily reading for Vlogmas Day 5, which is today, Sunday, December 5th. For our daily reading today, we are going to be using the Mythic Tarot. And again, our turkey is a giver. And so the turkey is a sign that we are about to receive some kind of bounty, some kind of gift. So let's see what this means for us today. What messages do we have for pile 4 for today, Sunday, December 5th? What messages does pile 4 need to know about their day? Yeah, this one. we have the Six of Swords. So I don't know if it's the same pile, but I do want to say that in your weekly reading, you got the Empress, and the Empress also came out in another pile. I want to say pile 2 or pile 3. And the Six of Swords, I think was maybe in that same pile. I wish I could remember. But if you were torn between a couple piles, and it would be interesting to know if these same cards showed up in both piles. But they both showed up already. All right, so Six of Swords. So today is going to be for you about having that moment of serenity, of calm, after possibly a stressful week or a stressful situation that's been going on. So you're going to be given that little, I think today you're going to be given that gift of just that peace and that serenity and that calm. Just even that, have you ever had that feeling where you can tell something good is coming? Like you just, all of a sudden you just feel a switch inside you and you know like, wow, something good is on the way. That's kind of the feel of your day today. But you want to really enjoy this moment, this day. You may have been experiencing some difficulty with another person, so possibly a difference of opinion, some argument, just not seeing eye to eye. And so today it will be a good day for you to kind of get to the bottom of it. You might be able to meet with this person and really hash out everything so that you guys can kind of get past the murky water and move towards a more peaceful state. Because if that does relate to you, then I feel like it's a person that is really important and dear to you, and you want to continue to receive the love, what they offer in your life. So find a way today to really ruffle out any feathers, it's funny, or calm the storm, so to speak. If you didn't watch your weekly reading, I do suggest watching it because it did suggest something new coming along. And I think it's really interesting that your day starts with heading towards a more peaceful, serene place after a possible time of struggle and upheaval. It just really reinforces the weekly reading that there is something at work behind the scenes right now, and you are about to receive a wonderful gift. The gift doesn't mean that it's big, it could be small. But today is a good day to really iron out any of those lingering situations or people. Iron out any of the leftover dust. Clear it out today, because you want to clear out all this, any negativity, any residue, so that you can make way for the newness that really strongly wants to come into your life this week. So I hope that was helpful. I'm wishing you the best for your day and your week, and I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Bye.